Hi everybody, we're out here in the teaching apiary at our store. I'm Dan.
I'm Melissa.
And we are Growing Success Bee Company.
Yep.
So we have a lot of really cool products and complete line of beekeeping supplies, but our business starts here in the apiary.
Yep.
We start here, this is where we get people into hives, we teach people about bees. We have free classes, usually once a month, so if you know about bees, you can come out and learn some new community and learn some new things about bees. If you've never done bees before, we start over typically in February with a 101 class, and we get you started and we kind of walk through the season. We want everybody to be successful.
Yes.
That's awesome, y'all. Let's show them that awesome store you guys have.
Hey,
Let's go.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out. So the store is located in Boonville, Indiana, in a pretty nondescript blue metal building.
It is. It's a hidden gem.
It is absolutely a hidden gem. The best way to spot it are the flags out by the road. Otherwise, you might just drive past. And then, of course, there's the sign.
That's right. And we have our mascot, the store kitty, is here to welcome us as well.
That's right.
That's right, guys. So what are your store hours, Dan?
So we're open 8 to 4:30. We're on Central Time Zone. So Indiana's a little weird. We got 2 time zones just up the road here. So we are on Central Time, 8 to 4:30, Monday to Friday. And then we're also 8 to noon on Saturday. We'll probably taper that off towards the end of the season in December. But for right now, we're working every Saturday. We're getting prepared for all the beekeeping boxes.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
come on in.
Let's go
Come
in,
on
yes. So you guys would be surprised at how much is in this store based on the exterior of the building. It really catches you off guard, but they have literally everything you would need.
That's right. We have all of their beekeeping supplies. So we just got our new line of suits. So we've launched our own beekeeping suit line. A lot of different options in jackets, full vent. We have partial vent as well. And then we have just a canvas as well. So
Yeah.
lots of cool options.
And we'll show you guys all about those jackets in a minute, but I really want to get to know the owners of the business. So guys, well,
Okay.
me personally, if I'm going to support somebody, I want to know who they are.
That's right.
So guys, I want to know what got you going with this. Obviously you're beekeepers, but this is a big endeavor.
It is.
Yes, it is.
So I guess we'll go back to the growing success. So the name of our store and our company and what we had with our farm was never about growing a business. It was about growing successful boys.
Yes.
And we raised our boys on a farm. They're kind of aging out. We've got one left at home now. And so it's not our midlife crisis. We call it our midlife pivot.
Pivots, yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, we've pivoted to beekeeping has become our passion. And so we've done a lot on the homestead front and farming. We still have goats and chickens and cows and dogs and all kinds of cool stuff. But beekeeping has taken over. We run a pretty large set of hives, and we have a pretty good honey business as well.
Yep.
And so the previous owners of the store, Dwayne and Kimberly Davis, incredible folks.
Yeah.
They started this business back in 2017 and just kind of grew it, word of mouth. And there were some health issues that going on, and so they weren't able to keep the store.
Yeah.
And Dwayne asked us to purchase it last December. So that was December 2024. We purchased the business and took it over turnkey. Incredible foundation, incredible customer base. We're incredibly blessed by what opportunity that we've been able to have. And boss lady Melissa has been a nurse her entire life.
Yeah, that's all I knew.
And I have a day job. I'm still an engineer, but she runs the store. She's the CEO. She is customer service. She is shipping and receiving. And whatever knowledge that you need, you call in, you got questions. She's incredibly talented as well.
So she wears many hats, or I should
wears
say many veils.
I would say she wears all of them.
That's right.
I just pinch hit.
There you go.
nights and
There you
weekends
go.
I fill
Yeah.
in.
That's
For sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look around, guys, and see what you got going on in here.
All right, sure thing.
So I see a lot of what looks to me to be virgin wood that's untreated. Why is that? Do you guys manufacture here, or what's going on?
We do. So
Yeah.
we make all of our own bee boxes, and we can kind of peek through the window here.
Okay.
But we have a complete wood shop, and we buy semi-loads of wood at a time.
Man.
We manufacture everything here on site.
That's
our
awesome.
son does all of our assembly, and he does an incredible job building a really, what I call them furniture fit. So the way bee boxes are supposed to be built, they are tight, they fit tight, they have good tight joints, an ergonomic handle. If anybody's had a bad handle on a bee box, you know how important that is.
Yeah.
We have a lot of really great features. It's all Langstroth dimension. They're perfectly dimensioned and fit together, square and level. We make a high quality box. And we do it all here in Southern Indiana so that we can control that and make sure that what we sell
Yep.
is top of the line.
Yep.
So you're controlling the quality, but you're also controlling the price point because you don't have a middleman that you have to deal with.
That's
Exactly.
correct. Yeah.
So ours are not the cheapest and they're not the most expensive that you're going to find.
Right.
So
But
we
they
stay
are-
middle of the road, and they are solid and they are durable.
And they're hand built
That's
by
right.
us.
And mostly by our son.
right.
You'll see my son Parker in here pretty much any day of the week out there hammering boxes together. So
That's
yep.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
he
love
does a
that.
great job.
Families that work
And
together
dare I
just
say he's more
amaze me.
efficient than I am.
He
Oh,
probably is.
I don't know if he'll be able to get through that door to make more when he sees this video.
He may not.
His head grows pretty big sometimes, but
That's right.
he's excellent.
That's
He's-
awesome.
He's good at it. Yep.
You guys want to show off some of the product? I mean, this
Sure.
store is loaded with
Yeah.
product, guys.
So we, all of our equipment line is licensed. We are a licensed dealer. So we have licensed extractors, we have licensed bottling tanks, we have manual uncapping tanks. We have pretty much whatever licensed equipment you like, we can get, even if you don't see it here in the store.
So what led you guys to partner with License and be a dealer with them? Have you used their
Quality.
product in the past? Oh, there
Yeah,
it is,
for
quality.
Sure. It comes down to quality. So licensed stuff is all designed and built in Poland. And they do an incredible job. In my day job, we've got a facility in Poland. In my previous jobs, we had a facility in Poland. And they have an attention to detail very similar to like German engineering and kind of concept. So they pay attention to detail. They have great craftsmanship and great design. And it shows that when you buy an extractor or you buy a bottling tank, that's an investment that is going to last you for decades.
Yes.
It's the way that some of the old beekeeping companies in the country used to be. My mentor, Jerry, for 67 years, he used a 2-frame hand crank, and he had 100 hives at one point. So you can do an incredible amount of work. These are very, very similar to that design. And the craftsmanship is incredible. It's all stainless steel, and it's going to last you a lifetime.
So is it good stainless steel or is it a
Oh,
Chinese
yeah.
stainless
No,
steel?
no, no.
There are no
That
corners.
that is
There we
solid.
go.
It's not
It
going
is
to rust.
solid.
It's
Yeah.
not going to pit.
Awesome.
And my extractor I've had the entire time that I've been doing beekeeping. I've got
How long have you guys been keeping bees, by the way?
So I call myself an old beekeeper. So I've got like basically 9 years of experience. But my mentor had 67 years of experience. And we did some commercial watermelon pollination, some strawberry pollination. So I got to see a huge gamut. I kind of had the Cliff Notes version of a lifetime of beekeeping
Yes.
experience.
That's awesome.
And
That's
I'm
awesome.
a queen breeder, so I'm pretty passionate about the bees and not an expert on all things for sure, but you know, we have some good solid foundation. People have taught us, our mentors have shared information with us, and that's why we give back and share all the information that we've got freely, because we want people to be successful too.
We
That's
learned
right.
on the fast track.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
We were all in, all in.
Hey, that's the way all homesteaders do it, right?
That's
We
right.
dive right on in.
Right.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We make do with what we've got a lot of times, and
Yep.
you buy those key pieces of things that are important.
That's right. What else do you guys want to show folks in the store? Because I'm telling you guys, there is just so much product in here.
Yeah. Well, and you know, we have things not just for beekeepers. So that was something I wanted to bring to the store is there are people that love bees and love things that are made with honey and wax that can't maybe have a hive or just want to help support. So I've got a local girl out of French Lick area that makes all of the handmade jewelry with bees for me. She does an amazing job. She even uses a lot of her flowers and herbs that she grows herself and handcrafts it.
flowers. I mean,
yeah,
this
that's
is
awesome.
pretty
It
incredible
is.
work.
It is amazing
Yeah.
what she can do
Yeah.
with the flowers and
Yeah.
herbs.
And then, of
And
course,
then-
they've got the
yeah.
goodies.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's our newest. We partnered with Jasper Flowers and Gifts, and I said, okay, honey and chocolate just is a perfect marriage. What can you do with this? And that is what they
That's
did.
awesome.
Yes, so we
So
have.
that's our
yeah.
honey, handmade
Yeah.
chocolates,
Yeah.
local.
All right,
Yes,
tell
so
me about
that's
this
the
ice
local-
cream over here.
Yes, so that.
This is the first time I've been in a bee store that had ice cream.
That's right. So Zach's Creamery is based of Jasper and Montgomery. They've got a couple of other locations, I believe. But it is a local mom and pop ice cream place, and they have been using our honey for some of their coffee and some of their ice cream. So we did a deal with them, like, okay, let's have this in the store because we like honey in all things, and it was amazing in the ice cream. So, and they use our honey to make that. So we have many different flavors, and actually the empty shelf there was honey espresso, and it is gone.
Oh,
So
number one seller.
that is, it is the best. If you like coffee, it is the best ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah.
So we'll be getting that in stock here in probably the next week.
Cool.
Again. Yeah.
You guys want to walk down this side and show us what all you got over here?
Sure. So we have a mix of both 10 frame and 8 frame.
I was telling Melissa,
Yeah.
you guys, this right here means everything to a brand new beekeeper. The fact that they stamp it.
No room for confusion there. You know, everybody's on the same page.
That's right.
You never know.
That's
And
right.
sometimes
Yeah.
I do beekeeping until dusk, and sometimes you
Yeah,
have a cheat
Yeah.
sheet.
that's
So
right.
not just the woodenware, there's a few special things that we make here that you won't find anywhere else, and we make multi-guards. So these are nice. They've got the bee space here, and then there's a slot here where you can put a Boardman feeder. And you just put them in with some push pins, or if you want to not feed and you want to close down that space, you can flip it that way. And then that locks it down to where you just have your bee space there, and you can even raise and lower if you would like.
Yeah.
So we
You
have
put it
them
on-
for, yeah.
Put it on push pins.
Yep.
So this is a good mouse guard in the wintertime. Mice can't get through there. And then in the spring and summertime, you can slide this up and adjust it
Yep.
to the traffic of the bees so you prevent robbing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And the other thing we make
And the
here,
price point
sure,
on that
yeah.
is fantastic.
Yep.
Those are handmade.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a design that Dwayne has started. It's incredible.
And the other thing that we make here is what we call hive tie. And actually, it might be best if you see it on the outside of the
So-
tie.
In southern Indiana, we've had all kinds of crazy weather. We can't understand the weather patterns anymore. So the hive tie basically gives you an anchor point, and it ties the entire hive together with a strap
Yeah.
so that you can, even if this gets blown over in a tornado, I know, if it gets blown over, it's at least in one unit, and you can pick the whole thing up and set it back on the hive stand, and that's way better for the bees. They're not exposed to the rain and the wind and all the other stresses. It's not fun for them to be sideways for a little bit, but incredibly different than being torn apart.
And guys, the
Especially-
price on
yeah.
that is really reasonable.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's an entire kit. So again, because we make it here, we're able to kind of control pricing a lot better.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It especially helps, you know, everyone's wanting wax dip ties these days because they don't have time to paint, or the price of paint is just through the roof right now. So we do a lot of wax dipping. So with the wax dipping hives, you know, they can kind of slide a little. So we always want people to ratchet those down because we don't want any hives to be knocked over. So that just helps give it a nice anchor point for the wax dipped hives as well.
And check out the size of that handle, y'all. That's what he was
Yeah.
talking about. I can
It's a
get my
hand-sized
fingers in that handle, guys.
Yeah, it's got an undercut so that it
Yeah.
also holds. It's not
Yeah.
going to try to slip out of your
And
fingers.
you'd be hard pressed to find any gaps. That's how tight our fit is.
Yeah,
Yep. We
that's
work
all
hard.
my
beautiful.
son's handiwork. So
Yep.
we cut them good and true and square,
That's
and
right.
he puts them together.
Yep. Everything
beautiful.
gets
And
inspected.
wax dipping, so the good thing about wax dipping, it penetrates the wood. So we actually boil it in the wax, so it's penetrated, and you can't paint it. So it's just permanent. Some of the commercial guys, they'll wax dip their boxes like every generation. Every 10 years they get a new, the grandkids or somebody joins the family. I've heard stories where, like, I don't know if it's a rite of passage or what, but they start and they just go through and wax dip all the hives. Maybe it's a little bit of hazing, make sure they're engaged. So
Right.
wax dipping lasts a really long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys want to show the rest of the store off?
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is kind of
Mama Dreams is over here in the corner learning. Yeah,
That's right,
yeah.
That's right. I'd love to have a little reading corner. So
That would be an awesome idea. Yes.
Yes. In the future, I foresee a nice little seating area for reading.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
you know, we're making do with what we have, but we always have lots of honey. We have other kinds of candies made with honey too, and We've got our honey here. We have another beekeeper's honey here. So we've got lots of options. We have honey candies. Everyone's always wanting honey candies this time of year, especially, you know, with colds and things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
have that liquid center.
Mhm.
And then we have all the things that I make that I've been making for years, selling through farmers market and such, from everything I could make from our own beeswax and our own honey. So,
Yeah.
and then our goats too. So we do a lot of goat smoked stove. You can buy just bars of beeswax. A lot of beekeepers want that for their foundation, or if others are trying to make their own products, we've got it. And the really cool thing, I actually just got this in yesterday. Now I don't make this, but I have it over here, and that is Harold's Famous Bee Cream. If you have not ever heard of that, it has bee venom in it, and they have found that bee venom helps with inflammation, it helps with arthritis, it smells good, it gets swelling down really fast. It is amazing. So I tried some when I broke my ankle and had a lot of swelling, and I couldn't believe the results. So I went and talked to them and said, how can I get that in my store? Because it is that good.
That's
And
awesome.
So that's patented.
Yes. Yes.
They're out of Missouri.
Yeah.
Great folks.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
we're really happy that they were able to let us
Yes.
carry it in our store as
Yeah,
well.
That's awesome.
and why reinvent the wheel? They do
That's
it
right.
perfect.
And they
So-
don't harm the bees. They collect
That's
the venom
right.
without
That's
killing
right.
the bees. So
Wow, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
It is really cool.
One thing I noticed that she didn't mention, excuse me, ma'am, thank you. I thought that was really
That's
cool.
right.
That's really cool, guys.
No fillers in that.
They've got-
mix.
Oh, no
That's
fillers
no
either.
fillers.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
100% seed, so mix it with sawdust or sand
That's right.
before you put it out. But even if you don't have bees, plant flowers. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
most important thing you can do. Plant flowers.
Absolutely. Well, let's go show them about those suits of y'all's.
That's right. All right, everybody. So today's a big day. We're finally going to release our brand new beekeeping line. So we've taken a lot of questions, a lot of input from different beekeepers, and we got a lot of great ideas and suit features that we wanted to have in our suit. And so our goal is to bring you something that's affordable, that has all the great features. And so I've got my wonderful model here that's going to be my mannequin stand-in, but he's got our full suit, our full ventilated suit on. So this has elastic at the waist. It's got strap around the foot. You can put that inside of your boot or outside, whatever you're comfortable with. Knee pads built in case you've got to get down on the ground and wrestle the bees, because you never know. Couple of good hip pockets, and then we have a good zipper pocket. Keep my queen clips and pens and all kinds of stuff in there that doesn't fall out. And then we have a quick access Velcro pocket on the right side. And we have a nice feature here. So this is elastic with Velcro, so you can adjust it to the right size. There's a thumb loop if you want to use that. Otherwise, you keep it tucked in. And that keeps it tight on your wrist. And then, you know, as a bee suit gets old, it's going to need a little bit tightening. So you have that feature, that adjustment, so it'll last you a long time. And then one of the really cool features on our suits is that the veil is completely interchangeable. So you can choose whether you want a fencing veil or if you want a round veil. Again, it just zips right off, so you can swap as you go. If you're doing some extra intensive work, you can have a fencing veil. And like for me, like when I'm teaching a class, sometimes a round veil is better, and I can just zip it off and zip it back on. So really cool features built into that, and we got a lot of great feedback, and we put those into the suit. So we appreciate all your help.
So this is your first time wearing the suit. How does it feel?
Feels pretty good. It's cool. Fits. The size actually fits me well. We guessed correctly on the first go.
So
I'm
it
actually
is
kinda in the
it is
market for
sized
looking for
as
one,
expected then.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
All right.
All right. Anything on the back that you need to show them about the suit?
Well, this is where, so there's a hook to hang it if you want to, and this is where you zip it on and off. So it's an overlapping
That's
zipper.
a good feature. I like that.
Yep, overlapping zipper, so no bees are going to get in. There's a couple of waist pockets there if you want to use them, and a pocket here on the leg for a hive tool if you want to store it there as well.
Awesome. It's a good suit.
It is, and ventilated, and this ventilated, it's a 3-layer so that the bees can't sting through that. But sometimes this stuff gets heavy, and we picked a lighter weight version so that it's not hanging on you when it's hot and 100 degrees either.
Absolutely.
Okay, everybody, so I have my model here with our jackets. So the nice thing about the jackets is we picked a male option and a female option. So for the female option, we've got the zipper on that orientation side, and then we have these lovely, nice, soft cuffed sleeves with a thumb hole. The male options are just like the suits where you have the half elastic and half Velcro. And then for this one, it's just like the suit, so you can interchange the veil if you would like. She's got the round veil, which a lot of people like because you have a good visibility, especially if you're having to turn your head and look to the side. The pockets are the same as the suit. You've got the zippered opening here, a quick access there. And then what's really nice about these jackets is we chose to do these elastic here where you can cinch it on both sides, and you can even lift it up and cinch it kind of a little bit more on your hips. Yep, just like that, so that then your jacket comes down over that little cinch. And that way you don't have any bees that kind of sneakily want to crawl up inside.
You've experienced that, haven't you?
Yes, I have. That's not pleasant. But that's nice because you can adjust it, you know, how you want. And then it's a little more sturdy, a little more durable, whereas, you know, other elastic bands over time will wear down and then, you know, creates a gap for the bees to get inside. So, and then there's a nice little pocket here on the sleeve if you want to throw an ink pen in there or something, or maybe your queen marking pen if you're keeping notes too. And then there again, a nice, quick, easy on and off there. And it looks good. It's nice and breathable for her. And
What about the
yeah.
cinch on the veil too?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Turn
If
back
you
around, model.
around here, yeah.
Yeah.
So it does have a nice little grip with some elastic to kind of hold it. But if it's a particularly windy day, or if, you know, maybe the elastic on the inside doesn't fit your head, you can cinch it here to keep it in place. So, and that's nice because a lot of people, especially with a round veil, I love my round veil the most. But if a wind comes up, it'll catch it and it'll pull it up, and that way I know it's going to stay in place because I don't want it moving around when I'm in the middle of, you know, trying to find my queen or doing splits or something. So,
That's
yeah.
right.
So
That's
how
right.
does it feel?
It feels good.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
True to size too.
There you go. That's always a nice feature to have, because you don't want to have to guess and say, well, I'm a large, but now I need to order a medium or extra large.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here, this is an extension of our store. She likes to call this the Costco version.
Yes, everyone
So-
needs a Costco version.
Right, so this is where we keep all the bulk products. So all the woodenware that we make, we keep it stored in bulk back here. So you come back into this part of the store and you can shop. So we've got a class set up. So we've got things kind of reorganized. She just taught a candle making
Yeah,
workshop.
yeah.
That's right.
And our buddy Chase here made a really cool candle.
Yes,
It was
he
fun.
did.
Dynamite.
Yes,
It
he
was
did.
fun.
Yep.
And so, yeah, we've got workshops. It's paid workshops, but all of our beekeeping classes are free. We do those once a month, so go to the website, growingsuccessbees.com. You can go to the link for our beekeeping classes and sign up for our newsletter. We don't spam your inbox. We just keep you informed when we got live bees coming, we got events going on. We do events in the apiary. We have a Beekeeper for a Day experience. If you're not a beekeeper and you want to try it out, that's really cool. We get people in hives to see bees.
That's honestly a great opportunity too,
Yeah.
because it allows people to either know that it's going to be a passion for them, or to realize, okay, it's not really for me, but they've got that experience
Exactly.
now without going in and buying a Nook and all those things.
Right.
So I really like that. I appreciate that idea.
Yeah.
And we get you completely suited, head to toe, so you're perfectly comfortable. And we go at whatever pace. I kind of tailor it to whatever knowledge you want to learn.
right.
My mentor, Jerry, taught me to talk about bees. And so I talk about bees, and people ask questions. We have a great time.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yep. And you get honey to take home and a goodie bag of gifts
Oh,
from the
yeah.
farm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yep, we try and treat you well.
That's awesome. Y'all, the class was a lot of fun too.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad
I was the
you
only
liked
man in the
it.
class, y'all, and it was an absolute blast.
And we're going to be doing some events, so we're going to stay tuned on the webpage because probably going to do a kids class.
Yeah.
So with poured candles and hot wax, you got to be 12 and over in order to do that class. But I think we're going to do a children's class
Yep,
with the rolled
yep,
candles.
with some rolled candles.
They're pretty incredible. Here,
Yeah, get mine and show them. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Not that my candle is awesome, just that
So here's
the
an
rolled
example
candle
that-
is awesome.
So we do some cool cutouts. You get to be creative.
Super cool, guys.
This one is a cool honey skip, kind of a flat candle, kind of a cool creative thing. And then
There was a young lady in the class that made a witch's hat
Yeah.
for Halloween. It was pretty awesome.
and
You
then
can do all
this is Jason's light it and throw it candle.
It was a blast, y'all. It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So glad.
Yep,
Yep.
and we did poured candles, so
Yeah.
so a little skip candle and a poured beeswax.
Yep.
So
And we do 3 candles in a workshop. And we are going to hold a workshop once a month, every month. Would be a fantastic date idea.
I think so. I do.
Yes, yes. So even being the only man, you had fun. Yes.
I did. Oh yeah,
I was here
absolutely.
too.
And-
I was the unpaid worker.
That's
So
right.
That's right. He
There's
was my
peace in that.
He was
Yeah.
my Vanna White. He
That's
was my
right, that's
Vanna
right.
White. So I mean, if the ladies want to go have a candle making class, I mean, you should do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Support your ladies,
That's
fellas. Get
right.
out there with them. It means a lot.
That's
You
right.
want them to
We
watch
had a
those
good
college
time.
football games with you. You got to go make a candle with them.
That's right. That's right. And you don't have to know anything
No.
to come participate. I will teach you everything that you need to know because I have learned the hard way.
Yes.
And you will find it is very difficult to find out all the information you need for beeswax, working with beeswax. So you
Wick's
get it.
got to be right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's got to be poured
That's
right.
right. So you get it all in one session with me.
Absolutely.
So I'll try to make it easy for you.
There
So,
you go.
But yeah, stay tuned.
What other workshops do you guys have on the horizon going into the end of the year here? I know you've got one that I'm going to miss, unfortunately, the October bee class.
Yep. October 4th, we have our winter prep class. So that's a free beekeeping class, getting everybody kind of last minute work to get our bees ready and healthy for winter so that
Very
get
important
some
stuff.
insurance on them.
Yes.
We get them nice and heavy with honey. And then winter feed board, so it's really important to give them a backup food source. We're going to go through all of those things. And then in November,
Oh, that one's gonna
stay
be
tuned.
fun.
So
Yes.
I've got a speaker lined up to do a microscope class. And
cool.
so we're going to do I believe we're going to end up with a free version of that. So we're just going to look at some cool stuff on the microscope. But we're also going to do a paid advanced class. So for advanced, if you want to see some really cool stuff, he's actually going to help us analyze the bees' health. We're going to analyze their gut, and we're going to check for nosema spores. Really cool stuff
Yes.
that is going to be hands-on and a great learning opportunity. Very limited in size, of course, because we're working with microscopes for that piece of it. But the free class in the morning, and then the advanced class is going to be
Yeah.
after lunch sometime.
That's
So
awesome.
Watch the website.
Yes,
That'll
watch the website.
those
that way
details
you
are
don't miss
getting
out.
finalized.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And then, so we're going to the NABE conference, the North America Honeybee Expo. We'll be there the first week in January. That's a huge conference. Come
Yes.
see us. We have a big booth there, sharing information, and it's an opportunity for us to be in the community.
Yeah.
And it's a great conference. It's not just tailored to beginner. It's intermediate and advanced. Incredible speakers. Come see us there.
Yeah,
That's an
for
incredible
sure.
experience.
It's awesome.
Yep.
And then we'll start in February with Beekeeping 101.
There you go. Y'all, thank you for showing us the store. There's so much more in here than
Yeah.
you would ever believe just driving
right.
by. Absolutely.
We try to cover all the bases.
Yeah.
Everything that you need.
That's great, guys.
Yep.
Thank y'all again.
Yep.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Be
Have a
blessed.